It's time for a sports talk show that holds no punches.
That sports take what is about as weak as Popeye before he eats a can of spinach.
Where the host doesn't play favorites.
Forget the stats. I test, he sucks.
Where the host level of sports intelligence is pretty high.
One small step for man and one giant leap for QCB ratings.
Even in the world of entertainment, he's got you covered.
Movies, that's my
When he wants your opinion, he'll give it to you.
When I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
50% of the time, he's right every time.
You damn right.
Live with the QCB on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. It is live with the QCB on your radio, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte to be exact. Number to the show to join the conversation. That's easy money. 704-227-8986. Yes, the WHINER line is back. It's on. It's popping. Anything in the world of sports you want to get off your chest, call my WHINER line and whine about it. That number 704-227-8668. I got him on the same damn. Okay. I got to play that later. Okay. All right. So I was having a conversation about sound guy. He's about to get suspended without pay. Catch me on your radio station, HD Channel 2s. If you got one, you got all of them. I'm saying 1047 HD2, 1019 HD2, 979 HD2, and 951 HD2. The signal on HD2 goes from here to Bikini Bottom. It goes from here to Fraggle Rock. That thing is stronger than Malcolm Jamal Warner cheekbones on the Cosby Show. It's stronger than Sylvester Stallone was in the movie Over the Top. It's stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the movie Commando. It's stronger than Kurt Russell was in the movie Big Trouble in Little China. Come and find me on your radio station HD2 like Indiana Jones found those kids in the Temple of Doom. Okay. Also, leave a comment on my Twitter page. We live on Twitter right now, Real QCB. We live on my Instagram channel, Real QCB. We live on my Facebook page right now, The Real QCB. And we live on my YouTube channel, The Real QCB. That's 13,000. Hold on. Also catch Live with the QCB live online at FoxSportsRadioCharlotte.com. Click Listen Live. You got Live with the QCB. Download the Fox Sports app. You got Live with the QCB. That's 13,421 ways to listen to my show. If somebody comes up to me and says, well, Q, I heard you back on the radio, pal, but I simply don't find your program. As soon as you say that nonsense, I'm going old school WCW and give you that big bad Vader slingshot splash right where you stand. Right where you stand. Riding with me today is my guy. You can catch him on Saturday mornings. He be doing his thing on Saturday mornings, man. And does What Happened on This Day Back in the Day. Catch him on the show from 8 to 11 about your house with the 10 to 2 man Taylor Charlotte, Mr. HGTV. He's smarter than all them guys. His name is Ray Terry, and he has a crew with him, Hacksaw, and his guy Richard Rich is in the studio now. What's up, man?
What's going on, Q? Good to be here, man.
Man, we doing good. Also, man, representing MLBBros.com, and my Yankees are looking pretty damn good right now. My man Ron Agers. What's up, man?
Doing all right, man. But I'm gonna tell you something.
What's up?
Dodgers look good too, man.
Nah, they do look good.
They looking real good right about now.
Can we finally get it?
World Series?
Man, what records would that break? Yankees, Dodgers, World
they're
Series?
playing in a couple
They'll
weeks.
shut the country down.
Huh?
Playing in a couple weeks.
Well, we're going to whoop their ass.
Oh, stop it. Otani done figured
Sunday
it
night
out. We done
baseball,
got
I
past
think,
that
is
scandal. We in there.
Now, that's a good point. All that's off, and I believe him.
I do too.
Okay. It took me a while to get there, but I believe Otani. I just think he got hoodwinked. The dude
Bamboozled.
There you go. He took him to the
Dead or straight.
Yeah. He ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Okay. He just he got. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it
Come
happens.
on.
People think
But
that it
ain't no way
it's
to
an
happen to
isolated
me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Give it a couple.
Okay.
Give it a couple of minutes.
Dude,
Let it happen to you, and you busy.
And how much money he has. Like sometimes you lose. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes.
It can happen. We ain't talking about you working third shift at the day and your little check come through. No. And you get swindled. No. Swindled. No, we're talking about swindle over $100 million.
Yeah.
Yes, someone you trust who has all your information because he's your interpreter.
Yeah, and also
crazy.
it's happened with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Had an executive stealing money over the course of a year. So it can happen.
Yeah,
it's just that he's the biggest name in baseball.
Yeah,
he brings interest from all globally, and he happens to play for the Dodgers.
That's what it is.
And I'm gonna tell you something. If it had been for the Yankees, it probably the coverage would have been 10 times bigger.
Right. Well, listen, man. Oh yeah, I got to hear something ignorant. Hold on.
Just generally speaking, and not here, but and not that this matters because this is here. But, in other aspects of my life, we have people for 20, 30 years that work for me. Nobody ever leaves me.
Okay.
No one's taken a hat off, has had a hat taken off them by Tepper in about what? About a month now? About a month, right?
30 days.
About a month? Is he okay? So everything's all good.
So now you believe me when I say no matter what the Panthers do, it starts and ends with him.
No, that's a Cam Newton blanket game management statement. That's not a statement.
Do you realize that's a crime?
No, but I know, but you can still win despite having the owner of that magnitude. You still can win despite that.
Who's done that?
So, but you still can win. He's not going to be
in the National Football League. Who has ever done that with an owner that dysfunctional?
Well, people say Jerry Jones dysfunctional. People say Al Davis. Well, now Davis, George Steinbrenner for the Yankees was very dysfunctional. He would fire coaches, bring them back, make a joke about firing. I forgot the famous coach he fired and brought back.
Billy Martin.
Right, and made a joke about firing him at the press conference. So it has happened. It's very, very rare, but it's happened.
Yeah, but not in the National Football League.
What about what they said about Jerry Jones and rest in peace, Al Davis?
Okay, Al Davis did not change with the times. That's why they stunk.
But was John Madden was he the owner when John Madden won that one ring with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think if he was the owner.
John Madden left because.
Hey, we could jump into the football talk if you want to get frog. We could jump into the football talk.
He was a coach back in the day too.
Who?
Al Davis.
Yeah, but you still could become an owner and just
for sure.
Right, and this.
Al Davis was not on David Tepper. He's not on this guy's level.
Okay, what they said?
Pull a hat off somebody and throw drinks on people.
What they said about Jerry Jones? They said horrible stuff about Jerry Jones. How he coaches the team.
He's the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody you either love or you hate the Cowboys.
I'm just asking this question. That's Mario Lemieux.
He's not. No, Snoop.
What was that? Oh, okay. Oh, from the Gin and Juice video.
There you go.
Okay, now he's rocking the Pittsburgh sweater. Penguin sweater. They're not called jerseys, folks. The hockey, they're sweaters. But anyway, yeah. So what about the moves? What about the coach hire? Canales and Dan Morgan in their first draft and in free agency. We'll see.
I have no confidence.
I'm saying, but what you're saying is that what you're saying he may not be removed ever from the Panthers. Ever.
You're right. And they're going to be bad.
What's
forever and ever.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I mean, I wouldn't say forever, Ron. I mean, even the Timberwolves who just have a terrible owner, they've finally made the conference finals again. So it always turns around eventually.
You're talking about other sports. We're talking about the National
Football. We're still talking about Dan Snyder. The context of ownership, now.
How did it work with Dan Snyder?
It didn't work.
Even Donald Sterling's teams won some playoff series, and he was
They have not even – they've made one conference – they've made one conference finals ever.
Okay, some teams they made none.
Won a playoff series in 22 years. They'll win one eventually. It's not like they're going to just stink forever.
He kicking ass right now, Ron.
The Clippers right now, what are they doing?
No, he was saying the bad ownership, the context of bad ownership.
Saying, Ron,
I'm saying he had a good point.
It don't mean they're going to stink forever.
Those last two, maybe 3 years before he got exiled.
I get it.
Okay, fine. Before then, they were historically bad.
But they
I agree.
Historically
cheap. And I'm not talking about historically. I'm talking about 13 and 14 wins.
Right, but I'm saying, it was bad.
Year.
And it was
when they get a start, they don't want to pay them.
Right, but I'm saying, we know we're saying it doesn't happen often. You're right from that standpoint, but it has happened.
It turns around one way or another eventually.
All right, well, again, with the Panthers, we'll see.
But you saying it's gonna be bad forever though? Like he could be owner from here to
60 years from now. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
he-
on my deathbed.
right.
he could be 30. He could be on the team for 30, 40 years. You know, I don't know. He could be 80 still on the team.
Mhm.
So what the next 40 years? What are they gonna do? They're gonna be 2 wins a year.
Well, they may get to 4.
Wow.
They might get to 4.
All this is based on the owner, not who they drive, not the talent
The
on the
buck always stops in any business
I'm saying,
with the owner.
but not the talent on the field. None of that. That has nothing to do with anything.
Considering
According to you.
yes.
Wow.
To me, yes. In my opinion,
I
yes.
think that may be the one of the most insane things I've ever heard.
Okay, we'll see what happens this year because it's on this list.
I
right?
mean,
it is on the list you have for the rundown, right?
Well, yeah, I said
Let me
the
see,
bar.
Panthers schedule. I put the win bar at 5.
Yeah,
You
that's a
taking it over and
sensible.
under, right?
That's
on the
a
list,
fair.
right?
That's a fair assessment.
Thank you.
It's under the list, right? Okay. 5's not good.
Yeah, but it's an improvement from 2.
Thank you. This is so easy with you today.
So in other words, yeah. So
You have to start. Let me tell you
taking
something.
your last breath is better than being dead.
I know, but listen, you have to let me throw some logic in here.
Okay.
When they was bad as they were,
Mhm.
the Carolina Panthers bad as they were,
Mhm.
dumpster fire, we all knew that. We knew what Bryce Young didn't do. We know how horrible the offensive line was. Guys hurt on defense. Some guys weren't showing up. We get it. We get it, right?
Yes.
Equals a 2-win season. They were horrific.
Lucky to
Panther
even win 2 games.
There you go. One game 9-7. Like it was terrible, and that was when a rainy game too.
Mine,
Wasn't it?
game, Atlanta.
It was horrible.
Handed it to 'em.
Another team they kicked was the Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, CJ
Last
Stroud. CJ Stroud's on one against Bryce Young, but y'all keep bringing up the CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. He's on one against him. He kicked his ass last time we saw him. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. When you're that bad, you can't just put the Flames out on one all season. You got to put few out here, a few out there,
But if
make a
your
few
owner- but if
moves
your
here.
owner- But if your owner keeps setting fires here and there, what's the point?
Well, I'm just saying what he did on drive day or the night before the day before the drive, that had no effect on the football team. I thought they had a pretty decent drive. They moved up the number and got in the first round and picked up Leggett. That wasn't good. Now, I don't know what I know it's May 20th. I'm just saying, I felt like some of the moves they've been making since the drink, and we already know he's a damn imbecile billionaire. We know that.
Yes.
But despite that, the team hasn't folded. They still got to make moves and try to win and improve from a 2-win season. Hell, Ron, I put the question at, do you think I put the win bar at 5? I didn't say,
And I'm proud of
are the Panthers going to the playoffs? Are they going
No.
to right? So that's what I'm saying. We have to start. You got to crawl before you walk. Now everybody can't come out the womb like Superman and pick up a damn truck.
I ain't even saying that. I'm not even saying that. You have to have some improvement.
Right.
Your owner can't embarrass you every 6 months. I mean,
He may do that.
You play that little something ignorant.
Yeah, and that's what it
Every
is.
show.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I haven't said, dude, you know something. Hey, it's the end. He keeps on doing things like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing.
Something?
He raised the ticket.
Somebody-
He raised the ticket
Grabbing
prices.
somebody's hat. Do you realize that could be considered a crime?
Yeah, unwanted touch is an assault.
Yes, it's assault.
And guess what, Ron? The guy didn't even know who the hell he was.
No, off of a sign.
Yeah.
Off of a sign.
I'm a privileged billionaire / bully. I could do what the hell I want. And I'm glad the guy, Matt, called my show. The owner called. I had him on the show that day, called the show. And he said, yeah, I ain't taking it. I said, the first day, Matt, please tell me you ain't take the sign down. No, I ain't taking it down. I said, good for you, man. It's only what? Maybe, help me out. Is it maybe 3 recognizable owners in all the sports, right?
Mhm.
If you think, like people probably know Jerry Jones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some may know Mark Cuban because he, you know what I'm saying? But like other than that, I don't know who owns the damn Utah Jazz or what he look like. Like everybody gonna know, like we know who Arthur Blank probably will be coming in here. But
Yeah.
So for a normal guy to walk in there with his damn crony Smithers beside him and they point to the sign, the guy shrugging his shoulders and he take my damn hat off. Come on, man. Thank God the girl beside the employee wasn't wearing the Eagle shirt. Who knows what he did to her? Probably would have took her damn shirt
And
off.
see, here's the thing. You have with a title like that comes responsibility.
Yeah.
You're a reflection of the shield. Like we don't even call it the NFL logo, we call it the shield.
Right.
You have basically embarrassed the league We talk about that Atlanta game, the monsoon game.
Yeah,
when they were saying they were selling tickets for $1.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And people weren't going to show.
Right.
And then there were fans that were literally going to do a march in front of the stadium. This is things that are embarrassing. In other words, you look like you don't know what you're doing.
He don't know what he's doing. That's why you hire the people under you who are football savvy type people who have played the game, or maybe not even played the game, but been studying the game for 30 whatever years, and put them in place to make them type of decisions. And you just sign off on them.
We'll see. Remember the first day I was here, I told you something's wrong with this team. I don't think they're going to be good. They don't have an identity.
Well,
I said they were going to struggle.
I know, but listen, they under Jerry Richardson, they was 1-15 before.
They were just a bad team.
Right, 2001. Right.
But with Jerry Richardson, you knew you had some type of confidence that they would turn it around.
Well, also kind of found out that he was using the N-word and being sexual assaulting people and being a racist. We found that out later.
What I'm saying is
I ain't heard David Tepper did that. I'm just saying that it came out about Richardson, and they went to the Super Bowl twice under Richardson. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's no timetable on when Tepper's not going to own the Panthers anymore. But it is a timetable if they're going to be good or better each football season. Okay. That's right.
Okay, you know something? We know we're going to take the playoffs out. How long do you think it's going to take for the Panthers to win, let's say, 9 games?
9 games?
9 games. How many years?
Okay. I'll say within the next 3 years. I put their win total over 5. Right? I put their win total over 5. Yeah. And then they build off this upcoming season. I think the season after that, the start of the 2025 season, it may be like a 9-win team. That's not far-fetched to say. Because we'll see how good Bryce Young is becoming. We'll see what these receiving corps is going to look like. There's so much coming to play with that. So I'll throw that out there and say that.
I don't see it.
But I
don't see it in the 2020s.
Yeah, but you sitting up here saying they're going to be bad forever. That's crazy.
I tell you, it's forever. When you go in decades from being just bad for no reason. Well, there's a reason this time around, but the fact
they lost their franchise quarterback. It's a lot they lost. You know how good Kim was the MVP. Just like what we see it going through all the time with all these franchises. Look what's going on with the Steelers. You lose a franchise quarterback who's the MVP, an MVP caliber type quarterback. We could name them. Pittsburgh, Seattle. Then you got the Patriots. Hell, the Falcons. Matt Ryan won the MVP. Come on, Ron, man.
The Saints still don't have a quarterback.
There you go. Even though Drew didn't win one, he played like one. And come on, man.
He's a Super Bowl MVP.
There you go. You want some more?
You can give all you want, but
I'm just saying you're losing early in the show.
I'm not losing early. I'm just saying all I said was we'll see.
No, you said they're going to be bad forever. Now I'm going to give you the platform that you want to change it.
Forever.
You want to change? You can change.
My forever is basically through the rest of this decade up to 15 years.
Oh my God! So what's the win bar? What you got it at? Over under?
Under.
Wow. Well, we'll come back. I want to know why you have it under 15.
Okay.
But when you said some asinine stuff, so I got to give you the button before we go to break. Then we're going to break. Okay. What's wrong with you today? Got a dope sweater on, the same Pittsburgh Penguins that Snoop had on in Gin and Juice video. Got some dope Jordans on.
Oh no! These Patrick Ewings.
Even better. I said they gold.
Yeah, Patrick Ewings.
Wow. Got the 33 on them?
No. These are the Dream Team joints.
This man got the Dream Team Patrick Ewings on. Them shoes almost
stuttering with this, man.
Them shoes are almost like should be like in a museum. That's how dope they are. You come here with this nonsense today.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I know one thing. You were talking like this last year, and they were 0-6, and then you said they'd win 2 out of 3 out of the bye.
Yeah, I say they'll start off 2-6. I was 2 games off.
And then you asked me, hey man, do you think they're going to win a game this year? I said maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, but I ain't scared. I ain't scared to put it out there though.
It came out to be true. And then I said there was issues with Frank Reich and the play calling.
Well, I didn't want Frank Reich here as a coach. I said that too, and I said Matt Rule should have got hired. I said that too.
Well, I wasn't around when Matt Rule
Oh.
was. I wasn't around.
Well,
for
I've
that
been,
time.
well,
I
I don't
ran
know.
with Frank Wright.
I've been here since
Yeah, I know.
1999.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'm sullied by
We coming back, but you still got to get the button for what you said.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
That is the dumbest I have ever.
And by the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
Welcome back live with the QCB. Got us on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Check me out live online at foxsportsradiocharlotte.com, man. I got my man Richard Rich in the building, and also coming up near the top of the hour, he's gonna bring out what happened on this day back in the day. We got the NBA playoffs to talk about. Caitlin Clark's 0-3. We got so much. Golf had a fantastic finish. I could give a damn about it. I want to know your interest level in golf. It was a boxing match, Fury versus Usyk.
There's a fight in NASCAR.
Yeah, it's so much went on. So we're gonna get into it. But Ron Agers is the fans. I'm telling you, you see, I'm having your back, right? Yeah. I'm having your back. He got y'all dead in the water for the next 1,000 years. Like, I don't think
I don't see light at the end of the tunnel, but sometimes that light could be an oncoming train.
What about the moves that have been made?
I think they were very good.
Are they still a 2-win team, you think? In the listen, I'm gonna do another. The win total gonna stay at 5, even when we do it again in August. I had to win the 7 games. I put them over 2 games over there, and I had all my list and my notes and why and all that. But we're gonna do it again in in August when right before the regular season starts, after the preseason, make their final cuts or whatever. Maybe before then, but I know it's gonna be in August sometime. So what? And you said it's gonna be under. So what just like just off the top of your head, you saw the schedule, you can pull the schedule up or whatever.
Mhm.
Once you start the schedule, no national televised games. Thank goodness they don't need any.
Mhm.
What about the moves that's been made, though? You don't think Bryce Young's going to play better? You don't think Legette's going to come here and make some noise? What about Deontay Johnson? And he got 2 Pro Bowl receivers in Johnson and Thielen. That don't mean anything. And they got Rashad Penny.
My problem, and I think I told
Man,
you
I'm
this.
making
I
too
told
much
you
sense.
this around 6 or 7 games in. Like, it does not matter as long as the guys in the polo shirts and the guys in the executive room are not vibing.
I know, but we passed that, though. You don't think they? Yeah, they got them. It's new.
How many coaches has Tepper fired in the last what?
I lost count after after 9.
You just said it right there.
I know, but I can't keep holding on to yesterday.
There's no consistency. And you have to be consistent in what you do.
I agree. So maybe Canales will be the start to turn it around.
I hope so.
But that's what we're talking about.
We'll see. Until Tepper changes his.
I ain't trying to change your mind. I'm just trying to.
The dysfunction that this man has brought to this franchise.
Yeah.
Has been a detriment to this franchise. Have you seen anything that it said, that had him look in the mirror and say, something, maybe it's me?
He's not going to do that. He's a double-digit being that guy.
Say that again.
Well, first of all, let me change. I don't think he's going to do that.
You don't think he's going to do that?
Nah, I don't think he's going to do that.
What
Can't tell somebody what to do who got that much money.
Exactly. So what makes you think that the team will be better?
Because you could be better despite him. That's what I'm saying. You could win games despite.
It ain't gonna be that way for a long
despite
time.
Who your own is, you still could win games. He just had to come and join the party.
Okay, we'll see.
I mean, that's what happened when.
Listen, I'm saying the draft was very good.
They
did a very good job with the draft.
Oh, you saying something positive?
They've done very well.
I've never heard you say that. I've never heard you say that positive about it.
Because there's not a lot of positive things to talk about. I'm positive I was right about last year. I'm gonna go off of last year.
Oh, you keep holding. You hold on to that like Stallone and Cliffhanger. You hold on to it.
Events, Q.
I know, but you keep holding on to it. Everybody was right about last year.
No, you were not, man. No, you were not.
What? Said they're gonna win?
You said they were gonna win the division.
Right? Because
at the beginning of the season, I told you they were gonna stink at the beginning of the season.
I know, but that's easy to say.
I have not seen anything from that team.
Well, the majority of people was right last year. That's easy to say.
Well,
that's like saying your team gonna win the Super Bowl. Like those are easy takes. Only one team gonna win the Super Bowl. Only one. That's like me saying today right now. Hey, Richard Rich and Ron Eggers, the Jets not gonna win the Super Bowl next year. Even when Aaron Rodgers come back, they're still not gonna win the Super Bowl.
No, because they're dysfunctional too.
I'm just saying that's an easy take to say though.
It's easy to notice dysfunction. And we realize dysfunction don't add up to success.
But a dysfunction, it was just one person. First of all, it was the wrong.
He's the top guy.
I know, but it was the wrong coach to hire you, though. We all understood it was the wrong coach. It's the second wrong coach that he hired. Yeah, shouldn't have hired Matt Rule. Right. Shouldn't have hired Matt Rule. Shouldn't have hired Frank Wright. I was on radio saying that. He shouldn't have got hired.
Eventually, though, he's going to make a right hire. You can't screw up that many times.
There's no way you can, dude. No way.
I mean, eventually it turns around, Ron. It's not going to be dog crap for 30 years.
I think you keep comparing them to your bum ass Raiders, and you trying to hold that against the Panthers.
The Raiders,
they stink
basically,
and they've stunk even worse after
and the teams in our division are not worth a what.
No, hold on, you talking about, of course, the South, not the Raiders.
South.
Yeah, not you guys. You guys in the West, right?
AFC
West. Yeah,
see, that's like quarterback. They got Herbert. If they had a functioning coach, they'd be a lot better. Now they do, seemingly.
But he got rid of their receiver, so as he got there. But we'll see. But I do got a good coach. But I'm just saying, because the Raiders going to be bad. They're going to be better when Al Davis, is not in control anymore. And they got worse. Same thing here about the Cowboys. As soon as Jerry Jones done.
I feel better about the Raiders this year than I do about those Panthers. You know why? They owned up to their mistakes. They fired the GM.
Yeah, they
fired their coach, and they benched their quarterback, and then eventually cut him.
Okay, the Panthers did similar to that. They got rid of their coach, and they got a new GM. Next, Damn, this is easy.
Mark Davis didn't go around.
Damn, this is easy.
Mark Davis didn't go around throwing drinks at people.
I'm just telling you,
Mark
they got.
Jackson didn't roll. Mark Jackson. Mark Davis. I'm still on that NBA stuff.
We gotta get to the NBA.
Restaurant. Didn't go up into a restaurant and grab a dude's hat on tape.
You're right, and guess what? He got called out for it. He got called out for it, Ron. I'm with you. I'm saying he got called out for it.
We're not disagreeing that
that's
Temper's
what I'm telling you. We all know that. That's what I'm telling you.
Common knowledge.
He's like saying Big Bird is yellow. Like we know he's yellow. Is that a Big Bird? He or she? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's a gender neutral bird.
That's true.
Go ahead, Ron. I believe in business. In any business, it could be media, it could be McDonald's, it could be football.
Whatever. Yeah.
The buck stops with the top guy. He has to act like he got some sense.
I got another.
He has to act like he has some sense.
I got another example for you.
Bring it, and basically you're a brand. The Panthers are a brand, correct?
Yes.
Do the fan base really care about the Carolina Panthers?
What you mean the fan? Like what you said? The Panther fans? Oh no! Help me out. What you said?
The fan base. In other words, Charlotte.
No, you said the fan.
The people that are fans of the Panthers in the city of Charlotte.
Do they care about the Panthers?
Care about the Panthers?
Yes.
They're still the most popular team in the city.
Yeah,
hands down.
So, no, that's true.
That's not saying a lot, man.
I know, but I'm just saying there's still interest.
Well, let me tell you something.
That's not saying that.
I know. See, you can't see now. You can't do that. I mean, Gary
But if they're the number one game in town, then there's still interest, is what I'm saying.
Mr. TV hairdo, Gary Bro, who was watching the game yesterday, he just saw against Caitlin Clark or whatever. And I was like, I said, but she broke a record. But
But she's a Big Ten girl. He can't be.
I said that too. He said it had nothing to do with it. I said, of course it does. He said, because she went to Iowa and then go Ohio State. But I was like, but Q, the bar was here. She moved it here. I said, but it doesn't matter. The numbers could have been worse. She couldn't have had the most viewed WNBA game since 2001 when her season opened against the Connecticut Sun. And it could have been worse. So to Richie Rich's point, it couldn't have been that. Like he keeps saying, he said it's killing the most popular team in Charlotte. Hell, the Hornets could be. Hell, the Checkers,
the most popular team in the state.
I'm just saying it could have been. The Canes could be, and the Canes live in the playoffs. They almost came back with a sweep. Yeah, so I'm saying you can't take what he's saying, which is a good point, and it's a factual point. This is what it is. So if it's a record, it's a record. If it's, don't try to just dismiss it because, well, they did that by happenstance. Well, that's just what it is.
In my lifetime, I've never seen a stadium as empty as it was at the end of the season against the Atlanta Falcons.
You haven't?
I've never.
You watch a lot of sports.
Yes, I do.
I've seen a lot of them empty.
The Jaguars, for one, have had
empty stadiums. First of all, the Jaguars. Yeah, you ever seen a damn a Miami Dolphins game before Tua got there?
I've seen them. I watched. I'm a Dolphins fan.
That went national.
What about the old Braves game?
Well, the weather was terrible though too.
That's true. Well, hold on. Look, no, because they go to games in Buffalo when it's 2 degrees.
Thank you.
I'm with.
But that's a sports city.
That's true too. But I'm saying it is what it is. What about them Braves games when nobody was showing for the Braves games? Nobody.
The National Football.
I'm just telling you.
In my lifetime, I've never seen.
Oh, you gotta.
Never seen that.
I don't know.
Years old, and I've been watching football since I was 6. I ain't never seen a stadium that empty.
You haven't?
The Chargers.
Wow. Another one. I hate to sound like DJ Khaled, who I still don't know what he does for a living.
And look, we're not gonna count the strike year, not the scab years.
I'm not talking about that. Years. Okay, so more of the story is you got that right now.
We gonna see.
You got they. I get we gonna say, but you
real fun.
You got their bar at 4.
3.
Wow.
3.
So the Panthers right now, according to you, are only a win better than it was last year.
I think they'll win 4 games.
Right. That's still trending in the right direction.
I think they'll double what they got last year.
I
consider that improvement.
I take that. Well, it is improvement. It is improvement.
Yes, but people are like, 4 games, that's terrible. Well, you can't expect them to win overnight.
Well, Richard, so people say stuff like they're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, but I'm just saying here.
Huh?
3 is better than 2.
I think they're better. I think they're double. If you double your win total from last year, I think that's a good thing. I don't care. You just got to double it or whatever because they was so freaking bad. They was boring. It was boring to watch.
Yeah.
We all know how bad that was. That's what I'm saying. So I can't keep.
Well, but it's boring. It was painful.
It was. I can't blame Tepper when they win or blame Tepper when they lose. I just blame Tepper from the coaching hires and the dumb stuff he does.
For overstepping.
Absolutely. And the stuff he gets in the media for, and like you said, it seems like every 6 months he comes up and does something that's it's just horrible. It's just embarrassing. And I get that. But as far as like going to training camp and the gameplay, I thought the draft was good under Morgan's and Canales' watch. I thought the free agency was good under Morgan and Canales' watch. I thought all that was good. Now let's see how they go.
Okay, let me say this. If he stops getting somebody from the locker room, if he stops infiltrating the locker room and getting reports from a mole in the locker room to let him know what's going on, which he did with the Frank Wright group, okay, I'll let up. But until then, 3.
But
you can't do that, man. You just can't do that, man. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't know when he gonna stop doing it. You gonna keep saying 3 wins each year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Until I see something better, yeah. Till I see something better, yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
All right. I just don't know. I don't. Panther fans, I tried. Yeah. I tried. He ain't budging.
No.
He said you guys gonna be bad.
And you know something? Please, Panther fans, please call in and ask why if you want to.
Well, we're hearing it. We just can't believe what's coming out your damn mouth.
Let them call on the WHINER line.
704-227-8986. The WHINER line, 704-227-8668. I wish someone called and tell you out your damn mind.
Me too. I do too.
All right, so listen. These numbers are subject to change if we want. I got the bar. I got it at 7. You said 3. You said 4. So we're gonna see. So both of you guys got it under 5, and I get okay. So hey, and it's subject to change.
Maybe I'll budge a little and go to 5. We'll see.
We're gonna see. Hell, we got.
But right now, my gut is telling me 4.
That's fine, and I'm riding with you.
Listen.
Right.
You got the preseason.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We get to watch some games.
The roster got to get shaved off.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
But as of right now,
but do you like Leggett though? Did you like the fact that they jumped into the first round? Because I didn't see that coming at all. I was screaming, "O lineman, O lineman, O lineman." They ain't even dropped the O lineman, but they did take care of that problem in free agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, yeah. I told you they were draft them. They need a receiver. They need a receiver.
Well, no, I'm saying I didn't spend all your picks on them, but they took care of the
You can get a
Jamal Nasmith said, "But they took care of that when they got Hunt and Bozeman and they let Bozeman go and Lewis." I said, "Damn, you're right." But I did. Hey,
it's easier to get linemen in free agency.
But they maneuvered and picked up Leggett, man. So I know I'm a Gamecock. I'm a Gamecock, but my son just got accepted to Clemson.
Huh?
Yeah, crazy, right?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So what? You gonna be a Tiger now?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
If they're giving you money,
I'm about to say if it's full ride, it might be better for your mental health if you switch up.
Hey, listen here. I've been a Michigan fan forever.
Yeah,
second my son Damien got a full ride to NC State.
You like Scott Hall on Nitro?
Mm-hmm. I will.
Oh man.
My loyalty can be bought.
All right, so look, that's 704-227-8668 is the WHINER line number. Somebody let Ron Agers have it. 704-227-8668. He's not giving a Panther. And a lot of Panther fans thinking like you anyway. And listen, I'm not saying Tepper is, the damn best G. We know what a damn pick a name. Nim can poop anything, but he has to stay out the way. But I like what happened on the Canales and Dan Morgan's watch early. Yes. They had a good offseason, I thought. Yes. And I thought they had a pretty cool draft. And that's it. And we'll see what happens. You don't win no divisions in April or May or the 8th. You don't. But I just think on paper they have gotten a little bit better.
Agreed.
Right. That damn Ron, hell no. Let's slide to the NBA playoffs. 2 Game 7s yesterday. 1 Game 7, the team was down 20 points on the road against the reigning NBA champions. The other Game 7 on the road team put up 39 in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. First quarter on the road. Question: who had a more impressive Game 7 win? T-Wolves or Pacers?
T-Wolves.
T-Wolves.
But I will say, I'm going to say this, and it's almost irritating when it comes to fan base, the media, everybody. When are we going to realize that Tom Thibodeau does this to every franchise that he coaches?
I like Tibbs.
He runs his players into the ground. You have 15 players on your roster for a reason. There's no reason that you have to run your starting 5 48 minutes and use a couple of guys off the bench for 82 games.
Now we baby
And
now again.
Alec Burks had some good games.
First off, basketball is difficult.
Here we go with the
Okay,
baby, and here we
you know
go.
something?
I thought you was from my era when it came to basketball. I don't even want to tell you how many times.
The entire starting lineup
Oh,
over the
my
year got
goodness.
hurt for the New York Knicks.
Michael Jordan played 82 games like 10 times in his career. And one of his 3 peaks, he didn't miss a game. And he played over 100 each year for years.
He doesn't play for the Knicks.
Wow. But we talking about this on the – you
They
just talking
lost,
about –
didn't he?
you talking about minutes played. I'm just talking about the athlete. I just picked one. I could pick a lot on for the 80s. I just picked one. Bunch of soft batch
Josh
cookie.
Hart literally played like 4 straight full games.
It's
Not even a minute.
basketball.
Q, you got to at least give the man a couple minutes.
He
breathe.
does.
No, he does not. He didn't do it. He didn't do it with the Chicago Bulls.
And OG
They don't play-
Anunoby, that hamstring was definitely because he played
wow,
too much.
Now listen. Now that's not, a hamstring ain't no joke. We see with Chris Paul that the hamstring ain't no joke. Meat falling off your bone, I get that. But don't give me this. But he played.
We got more. Josh. What about Josh Hart?
Oh man, what about him?
Abdominal tear. They
Yeah.
had him out there.
Okay, you have to play hurt sometime. Don't y'all?
I agree with that.
Don't
I
y'all
think
come
he
to work
should
sometime
play.
with the sniffles and all that? Yes, here with your KNICKS and stuff. Sneezing.
I, for one, admire players that played through
You got to
injury.
play hurt. Isaiah Thomas played with his ankle hanging off his bone in L.A. I think they won the game, didn't he? He had like
They won that
35.
game. They
But
won that
it
game.
is a
game.
different
Yeah.
era, though. These guys,
Soft batch cookie bees.
well, some
They
of
lost,
it,
right?
some of it is these guys want to play, but the medical staff and the coaching staff tell them no, you can't, because
And
they
now-
don't want to give it. They want them to get out of their own
To
way.
your point, it is hard to keep an athlete off the field, off the diamond, off the court because they want to get out there. But something this don't get because so you trying to you go
This goes back years.
These
man.
playoffs, though, the
with
past
Thibodeau.
With Thibodeau.
Now,
it
what
goes
you-
back
Derrick
years, man.
Rose is well known that some of the reason for his injuries were because Tom Thibodeau played him into the
No,
ground.
come on, man. Derrick Rose
Oh,
is
it
an
gets better,
MVP.
man.
Go, give me another one.
Jimmy Butler used to play for Chicago Bulls, correct?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. You know he cannot play. He can't play 60, 70 games. a
Why
season.
not? Why can't he?
His knees are gone.
Oh man,
His
please.
knees are gone.
Who fault is it? The coaches?
Well, it's just like Kemba Walker's knees are gone because the Hornets didn't have anybody else around him and
And
played
ran
into
him
the
into the
ground.
ground. Gerald Wallace ran him into the ground.
No one's
too.
running nobody into the ground. They playing
They have
basketball.
they play 48 minutes in a basketball game, right?
Okay,
Josh Hart averaged 48.2.
he's fine. How old is he? How old is
He's
he?
like probably 24. I'd say 23,
okay,
something like
okay,
that.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
You know something?
So a 24-year-old can't play back-to-back 48-minute basketball games? Is that what you two are telling me today?
Well, they didn't win a 7-game
When you don't
series.
play that much, though, during the season,
Oh,
of
man.
straight games, then
Now, yeah, now you don't have to play 48, 82 games. I'm not saying
That's
that.
what he does, man.
Who?
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau is well
Come on,
known
man.
He
for,
is known for this, man.
for playing maybe 2 bench guys, 2 or 3 max.
Okay, good.
But you
Good.
need,
When did he get it?
but
You know
there's
what
some,
it doesn't get
there's
you- if it does
capable
not get
players,
you
though,
past
that can
the
come off the
second
bench and
round.
contribute that he didn't play. Like Alec Burks, it took their whole team to get injured for him to play, and he had maybe some of the best games of
Mhm.
any Knick the past couple games.
How far did the Knicks get? Conference, right?
Conference
What's the
semifinals.
semifinals, right?
Second round.
Okay, I don't think they've been here in a while.
I'm not saying he's a terrible coach.
No, I'm not saying it either. I don't think he's. You know, I'm not. Y'all ain't said that. Y'all just talking about how he played players too long. I'm just saying the Knicks hadn't got where they got this past, playoffs in a while.
For sure.
Right? You saw them old ass Knicks players out there. I thought John Starks was a part of the officiating crew. Where he was on
And Amari
Marbury.
Stoudemire, Spree,
It was
It was a damn Marcus
Reunion.
Camby sighting.
Grandmama was there.
Maury Stoudemire. You said Maury Stoudemire. There's plenty of them. Tim Thomas was out there.
Man, that ain't-
Marvin Starberry. He
Yeah,
was out there acting like a fool under the basket.
Patrick Ewing. I mean, the ones we ain't seen in a while. Thibodeau did that.
This is what he does.
Oh
When they're
man.
when they're a bad team,
Yeah,
they'll bring him in. He'll change the culture.
there you go.
He'll get them teams. He'll get his players to buy into working hard.
That's what
He'll
you're
play-
supposed to do.
He gets
He'll
guys
bring-
that fit his culture. I will
and he'll
give him
bring-
a lot
he'll
of
bring
credit.
a guy. He'll bring in a guy from another team OG Anunoby
Well,
or
he had
whatnot.
like Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose everywhere he went.
That's true.
I mean,
But eventually, when the expectations, because they look, New York, they're gonna be looking conference finals
or bust.
the finals. That's gonna be it.
We're talking about
But
like in
the
like
Knicks
next
fans
year.
are going to ask for this next year,
and they supposed to.
and agreed.
Supposed to.
But when they don't, or them players start to fall apart over time,
Well,
the fans are going to turn on them, or the players are going
well,
to
that's some
get tired
goofy
of
New
them.
York fans. They're a bunch of goofies anyway.
Okay.
And first of all,
they goofies down.
oh, they're a bunch of damn goofies.
Okay.
First of all, Jalen Brunson,
And he broke his hand.
they had nothing to do with Thibodeau. Had nothing to do with Thibodeau. He was
no,
hustling.
that one was not.
Oh,
Thibodeau's
you
fault.
gonna give him that one? They had nothing. I'm saying they had nothing to do with
Anunoby
Thibodeau.
was definitely Thibodeau's fault.
We can't still. You
Hard
can't
to.
blame. Y'all need to go. You know what? Y'all need to go to blame the coach.
How about fantasy land?
We can't sit up here and blame the coach because the players are getting injured
The man
for
has-
playing basketball.
The man has a reputation for this for over years
Derrick
and multiple franchises.
Derrick
Q.
Rose goes hard in the paint, aka Walker Flocka. He goes hard in the paint, plays hard, jumps so hard when
Lands wrong.
Oh my, that's not Thibodeau. That's
You know
what got
something?
him there.
When he blew his knee out,
That
when
what?
he blew his knee out,
Yeah.
the Bulls were winning. He should have been on the bench at the time. The game was over. That's what happens when you up 10 with 2 minutes to go. Sit your star down, man.
Don't you agree though, Q? Coaches need to play your bench. You need to give your starters rest.
It depends the situation. No, I'm saying it
Q,
depends the
if your
situation.
rotation 7 deep, that is asinine.
You're not gonna go deep into the playoffs.
And then back to your point of bad ownership. Krause, who's on the Bulls with it was two, Jerry Krause and Jerry.
Reinsdorf.
Yeah, they was horrible owners.
Damn,
Well,
Michael
look at the
Jordan, man.
importance of the bench, Q. The Wolves have a good bench.
And
The
that's how they
Nuggets
beat the
have
Denver
no
Nuggets.
bench, and that's
Exactly.
how. I like him too, but I
Right.
disagree with some of his methods.
Well, we could nitpick. Yeah, now y'all
We're
nitpicking.
not nitpicking. This is a reputation he's had for years.
Man, please.
For years.
I got a reputation for years with my butler Nigel on how I love quiche and shepherd's pie and Yorkshire pudding.
Now, first off, I know you never had Yorkshire pudding.
I have a
What's in it?
reputation.
What's in it?
I don't know what he puts in it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Here's a new segment for your show.
What's
It's
that?
called Tell a Lie.
Hey,
Tell a
man.
lie. Come up and tell a lie.
We're going to come back live with the QCB. Is again, the water line, 704-227-8668. Don't be scared, man. Somebody
Can we
call.
can I have can I give a suggestion for a segment too?
What's that?
Pepper ticker. We can have a ticker for how long it takes for him to do something else.
That's right. David Tapper. We'll be right back more live with the QCB, which is probably being brought to you by RBC Wealth Management. And man, Nivea, I was in love with Nivea back in the day, boy. Damn, Lil Wayne got a baby by her. Lil Wayne got a baby by Laura London. Damn. That's just two of them I know. Damn. Maybe I should have been a,
Just gotta pierce your whole face. You gotta tell like that.
yeah, man, a rap out of New Orleans or something. All right, let's go.
Birdman, shout out Birdman.
That's right.
Just generally speaking, and not here, but and not that this matters because this is here. But in other aspects of my life, we have people for 20, 30 years that work for me. Nobody ever leaves.
Welcome back live with the QCB. Got us on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Shout out to my people live on Instagram, Real QCB, live on Facebook, The Real QCB, live on Twitter, Real QCB, and YouTube, The Real QCB. All right, got my people in the building. Rich, my man Ron Akers, representing MLBBros.com. And right now, we got to slide through the segment I call with my man Rich. What happened on this day back in the day? All right, let's go.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the day.
All right, Rich, what happened on this day back in the day, babe?
On this day, May 20th, 2001, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons win the 28th ACC baseball tournament, defeating the NC State Wolfpack 17-4 in the championship.
Damn, they put up 17 runs in the championship?
And the reason I chose this is because tomorrow, Tuesday through Sunday, is the 50th anniversary of the ACC baseball tournament. It's going to be played at the Knight Stadium.
Yep.
So check it out.
Truist Field, man. That's going to be dope.
This tournament, though, was significant because it was held in Fort Mill, South Carolina, at the old Knight Stadium.
Yep.
That water tower is still standing out there.
That's when I went out there. You appreciate this, Ron Akers, when I faced my New York Yankees pitching legend and legend of baseball injury repair elbow, Tommy John. I faced Tommy John. He threw like 12 pitches, and I faced him at the damn batter's box because he was in the studio, and I was talking trash to him. I said, who this old-ass white man here? Well, get us one of your Yankees. That's Tommy John. I said, oh, Tommy John. I said, I flushed the John. I bet you could.
You swung and a miss all 12.
I got like 2 foul tips. He was throwing that heat, man. Heat. I was like, but I didn't step out the batter's box like a little biatch. I stayed in there.
You should have stuck your elbow in.
Oh, I needed Tommy John surgery. And then he was throwing so much heat. I looked back at the back catch. I said, man, how old are you? He said, I'm 12, sir. I say, damn. But go ahead.
That's child abuse.
Shout out to Tommy John, man.
Hold on for a second. You actually, so you just do this with everybody, but at least it's consistent. I will respect the fact that you do this with everybody.
Do what?
You will just talk reckless to anybody.
I talk reckless.
Baseball is hard. Listen,
he was throwing them, man.
I quit playing baseball because I saw a curveball.
Because you saw one at the plate?
It looked like it was coming towards me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I stepped out the batter's box.
Yeah.
That ball curved right over for a strike.
Man, that's unreal, man.
I said this ain't for me. I had to let it go.
That's it. You didn't get hit by a pitch. You just saw the curve.
I saw that curve, and you can hear that.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, man, I gotta give you credit, man, because and that was just before high school. You went and started talking trash to a professional.
I did. All right, Rich, go ahead.
It marked only the second time in the tournament's history it was held in Charlotte or the surrounding area.
Yeah.
This year's going to be the 5th year.
Well, that's what's up, man.
Because the 21-22, they held it at the new Knight Stadium.
Yep.
And then the 2000 and 2001, they held it in Fort Mill.
Right.
And this year is going to be 24. Wake Forest was the 3 seed going into the tournament. This is the last time Wake Forest won the tournament, the ACC baseball tournament. They beat NC State, like I said, who was the 8th out of 9 teams. So they ran the gauntlet, double elimination. Back then, there was 9 teams in the ACC. You have a play in 8 versus 9, and then 8 teams to qualify. So they lost their first game, then won 4 straight on the way to the championship. The Demon D.
Right.
They beat Wake Forest, beat UNC.
Okay.
And then demolished back behind tournament MVP and future MLB pitcher Dave Bush. You remember Dave Bush?
Never heard of him. I heard of
George W. Bush.
I heard of Dave Bautista.
Reggie Bush.
Heard of Reggie Bush. I heard of
HW.
That's right. I've heard of.
Ron, have you heard of Dave Bush?
I've heard of the movie. The movie. I heard of the movie.
He's
Dave.
a former Brewers pitcher and Blue Jay
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
They look fine.
He played for the Cardinals?
Now, the Brewers
The
and the
Brewers?
Blue Jays.
Oh, okay.
The Brewers were in the middle of a 26-year playoff drought, and the Blue Jays were in the middle of like 2012. Moving on, Wake Forest hosted the regional as a 1 seed, was knocked out in the regional by Tennessee that year. NC State, though, is managed by Elliot Avent, who is still the manager today.
Wow. Okay, look, there you go, NC State. Give him some longevity.
I mean, they made a College World Series multiple. I don't know about multiple. They made it 3 years ago. They made it in 2013 or somewhere around that too.
Well, my old Gamecock coach, who
Ray Tanner,
he played in NC State. But go ahead.
but NC State hasn't won the ACC tournament in decades. The baseball tournament started in 1973. I'm about to tell you who won it
Let's go.
and how many times.
All right.
Clemson has the most titles with 11. Maybe your son can go play there. 2023, they're the defending champion. Georgia Tech has the second most with 9. Florida State and Carolina tied for third with 8. NC State has 4. Wake has 4. Virginia's got 3. Miami has 1. Duke has 1. They won that 21. And then the rest of the teams, Louisville, Boston College, Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, and Maryland, they were in the ACC, have 0.
So Clemson's a baseball school.
Clemson, Georgia Tech, Florida State are good baseball schools. Man, Clemson had Khalil Green. You remember him?
I remember Khalil Green. He
Okay.
played for the Padres.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah.
But Georgia Tech, Jason Veritek, Omar Garcia, Mark Teixeira,
Wait a minute.
and Matt Weaver.
No more Garcia Parra. He went to Georgia Tech.
You did it right.
Damn. That Boston baked bean. One Yankees got a history of whooping his ass. But go ahead.
Miami had Ryan Braun.
I remember Braun.
Ronnie Grandal.
Yeah.
And many others, but these were just players that played in the ACC. Florida State, J.D. Drew. Buster Posey, Deion Sanders, Stephen Drew.
Did Charlie Ward play baseball too?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
North Carolina, Dustin Ackley, Kyle Seeger, Matt Harvey, Brian Roberts.
Some dope names, man. Dope names.
Virginia, Ryan Zimmerman. You remember him?
I remember Zimmerman.
Duke, Marcus Stroman. You know Marcus Stroman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're getting places, guys. All right. NC State, Carlos Rodon.
Yeah.
Yankee.
Hold on. I'm out. All right, let's go.
And then to wrap it up, State, Trey Turner, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And police.
Oh, my Gamecocks, we knocked Russell Wilson out when he came to Columbia. I think we whooped his ass. I have a history. Teams I cheer for have a history of whooping people last. Go ahead.
And the tournament's been held at a neutral site every year since 1980. Greenville, South Carolina, Charlotte, Fort Mill, Durham, Greensboro, and
Let's go.
Jacksonville.
Let's go. Let's go.
So happy 50th anniversary of the ACC tournament, everybody. Go out, watch it, support it.
Absolutely, man.
So, dude, let's go, kid. Let's go.
That's what man Rich on what happened on this day back in the day. Coming back, we going to Caitlin Clark. She's 0-3. Does that mean anything? Is it still Caitlin Clark's world? And we just live in it? I say yes. I told you. I'm so into women's college basketball that I sit down to pee. We'll be right back on live with the QCB. Let's go. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. It is live with the QCB on your radio, Fox Sports Radio, Charlotte to be exact. Number to the show to join the conversation. That's easy money. 704-227-8986. Yes, the WHINER line is back. It's on. It's popping. Anything in the world of sports you want to get off your chest, call my WHINER line and whine about it. That number, 704-227-8986. 8668. Guess what, Ron Agers? I want to hear something ignorant.
Just generally speaking, and not here, but and not that this matters because this is here. But, in other aspects of my life, we have people for 20, 30 years that work for me. Nobody ever leaves me.
Check my show live with the QCB live online at foxsportsradioshow.com. Or check me on your radio station HD2s. If you got one, you got all of them. 104.7 HD2, 101.9 HD2, 97.9 HD2, or 95.1 HD2. The signal is stronger than Malcolm Jamal Warner cheekbones. It's stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Conan the Barbarian. Come and find me on your radio station HD2 like Indiana Jones found those kids in the Temple of Doom. We're live on my Twitter page. Leave a comment at Real QCB. We're live on Instagram at Real QCB. We're live on Facebook, The Real QCB. Go to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe. I'm almost at 1 million. I'm almost at a damn million. I'm almost at 1 million. The Real QCB. And, man, I'm telling you, there's 13,421 ways to listen to my show. And somebody come up to me and say, well, Q, I heard you back on the radio, pal, but I simply don't know how to find your program. As soon as you say that nonsense, I'm going to old school WCW and get that big, bad Vader slingshot splash right where you stand. Richie Rich, about your house in the building. Catch him Saturday mornings, 8 to 11 with my man Ray Terry Hacksaw. What's up, man?
What's going on, Q?
I'm almost at 1 million followers on YouTube.
I was about to say, you get that plaque ready in the mail. You're gonna shine it up real nice, put it on the wall.
Yeah, but you get the what? No. That's another plaque. I think it's for 100 million or no. It's a red button plaque you get from Twitter. I mean Instagram. No, it's on YouTube. When you reach a certain, the number is crazy. Watch this.
I think if you get 1 million, you get something crazy.
Nah, it's more than 1 million, Richie Rich.
10?
Nah, here you go. It's more than 1 million. It's because Triple H just got it for WWE. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking. I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, you get this huge diamond thing when you get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. It's crazy. Anyway, my man Rich, my man representing MLBBros.com, Ron Agers in the building. And we talked about the Carolina Panthers and all this good stuff and the NBA playoffs. My two calls today got both Panthers. I put the win bar at 5. You guys have them under. You said 3, you said 4, and I got them at 7, but this could change when we do it again in August or whatever. And then I threw the question out there, who had the more impressive Game 7 win, T-Wolves or Pacers? I'm going to go Pacers, man. I'm going to go Pacers. The environment at the Garden is on another level, right? Mm-hmm. Another level. And I think because everything that was there, far as we talked about it before we came to the top of the hour with the old players there sitting courtside, the hostile environment, the Spike Lee stuff, the 94 Reggie Miller, everything that goes into it. Then the gameplay, the Pacers, they were just on a whole nother level. They shot, 76% from the field in the first half, and then 67 for the game. They withstood all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And then they weren't the favorites to win the series anyway. Mm-hmm. They was up and coming. We're seeing a changing of the guards. We all seeing it. I mean, only 2 left is Luka and Kyrie, quote unquote. Yeah. LeBron, AD, Steph. The big 3.
Kyrie's really the only one that's left.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of throw Luka in there too. But I'm just saying, but y'all know what we see
like a superstar.
The Halliburton and all them guys, Anthony Edwards and all those guys. And first of all, they haven't won a damn thing. So let's just calm down with the changing on the guard. They ain't won nothing. Haven't won nothing.
What we're saying, let me explain that real
quick.
I
know what it means. I know what it means.
Because see,
I haven't won nothing.
Actually, because the NBA, they market players. The NFL markets teams.
For sure.
Baseball, they market rivalries, Yankees and Dodgers. college basketball,
Yankees, Red
ACC.
Sox, Cubs, Cardinals.
Yeah, that's what they. Since the Jordan era, that's what they do. They get certain players, and they'll stick to them. It's been LeBron for 20 years, then Steph, and even though it's ridiculous, they're comparing Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan. Even Anthony Edwards said, "Y'all need to chill out with that," which is completely ridiculous. But the era of the big three and having three superstars and just riding them to a championship is over. You got to be able to develop your team. Indiana developed their team. Minnesota developed their team. Okay, Oklahoma City, they built their team through the draft. The Orlando Magic the same way. This quick, fast, in a hurry, getting three superstars to get like the Phoenix
and
Suns
sacrificing your bench and role players
to get a quick get.
Right, it's not sustainable.
It's not working anymore.
Right,
it's just not working anymore. And we'll probably get to the Hornets in a second, but the era of you better be able to be patient. You better have a plan and be.
Well, wait a minute. What that era been gone? It's a few franchises. That era been gone, Ron. Gone.
What's been gone?
Eras of being patient.
The Orlando Magic were patient.
It's only a few.
OKC has been patient. We talking
no.
Now.
What you mean?
We're talking about this year. Minnesota has been patient.
The Phoenix Suns wasn't patient. They fired Vogel after 1 year.
And you saw what happened. Big three era, not sustainable.
They traded all of
the
their
Lakers
assets.
wasn't patient.
What happened to them?
No team with LeBron's ever been patient.
Well, he's a moron. He's a moron. And by the way,
but you know something? In this era, if you want to make a deal, if you want to make deals and make trades and everything, you better have first-round picks. You better have some second-round picks and pick swaps, right?
The Thunder are going to be a dynasty because they got so many of them. They stockpiled picks.
Exactly.
Well, we don't know if they're going to be a dynasty. We don't know. Again, they ain't want what they're not playing now.
But they were the 1 seeds.
They
just
were
experience.
You can't a dynasty. You have to win some championships.
I'm saying a future.
Well, he said dynasty. Let's talk about
I could see them being a future dynasty. I'm not saying they were a dynasty right now.
Well, that's still crazy. You almost deserve a button for saying that.
Why? They have all these picks, first-round picks. You mean to tell me they can't hit on 2 or 3 of them? And they've already got a great roster.
They could be better, but dynasty is a huge word. You can't just throw that out there.
I could see them winning 3 championships in the future.
Damn! How?
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They got Chet Holmgren. They got Lou Dort, Jalen Williams.
Lou who?
Lou Dort.
Man, please.
You have to have wing defenders too, Q. You can't just shoot the ball all over the place like the Phoenix
That's
Suns.
true. Well, my Phoenix Suns are horrible. But I can't stand Kevin Durant. Pause that. Or I was talking about that on YouTube. When you get 100 million subscribers, you get the red diamond button. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Only a few people has the red diamond button. I'm about 5 subscribers from getting one of those. Okay. But anyway, like I was saying. Yeah,
how many does it take?
100 million.
Okay. Make sure you make it, huh?
I've been working, man.
Go ahead. Hey, we're behind you.
You gave me a thumbs up.
You're about 99,995 away.
But listen, man, don't get, again, keep Jordan name out your mouth.
Absolutely.
Right.
And the Anthony Edwards, Michael Jordan thing they were saying for about 3 weeks was just completely
Well, people said that crap about Jimmy Butler, too. It's not even close.
It's stupid. Stop it out.
That's social media stuff.
Yeah. But listen, this is what your boy had to say after the game, Mike Malone, when he got, check this out.
How hard is it just to absorb a loss like this after going ahead by 20?
Next question, man. The season's over. That's what's hard. Being up 20. The season's over. You don't understand that. The season's over. It's hard. Stupid ass questions.
You know what, Coach Malone?
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
And matter of fact, to add to that, Coach Malone, I got another question. Where is it? One other question. Here we go.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm gonna definitely back you up on that.
It wasn't a stupid ass question.
I'm gonna back you up on that for this reason. One, if you're gonna run your mouth and talk trash, and say you're the Lakers' daddy when you win the title, that's great, no problem. But the problem is when you lose, people remember you talking trash the year before. One, that's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Like you were up 20. Okay, your franchise traded away, let Bruce Brown walk.
Yeah.
Your franchise let Jeff Green walk. These are veteran leaders. These are veteran leaders on your bench, and you felt the need. You rolled the dice on Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray with a bad calf, who's basically playing on one leg. You did not play your bench enough. Same thing. It's almost like the Western Conference version of the Knicks. You wrote it out with 7 players. They got tired. They got worn out.
I'm pretty sure there was more than 7 players. Jokic still won the MVP.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they still was one game away from going to the Western Conference Finals.
They ran out of gas, Q. I watched that game.
I watched the game too.
They were tired.
I know.
They didn't have nothing left. They ran out of gas.
I know, but I keep hearing about them 2 bench players like that was the all to be all to their success.
But the Timberwolves had like
you
9 players they can play.
Sometime, man. You just can't ride them into the ground.
All the stars. Let me look at because all of them didn't play 48 minutes. Y'all act like they played every minute of the freaking game.
Well, you know something. They were up.
Jokic, I think, did play all 48 last night.
We finna see because I'm so sick of hearing. I'm sick of it.
Okay, you be sick of it.
Sick of hearing it when they lost because they didn't play. What? No. How about Minnesota's played better than them that day? How about that?
They used their bench.
How about that?
And they have a bench.
Well, they did play better than them. They
played
won.
better, and they have a bench.
Okay, Minnesota
and they utilized it better.
Minnesota played 8 players. Hello? Hold on. Oh, the mic's
That's
on.
one more than
one game, dude.
The mic's on. That's the most important game of the series.
Who played for the bench for the Timberwolves? Who played?
They both played 8 players.
They have the 6th man of the year. Who do the Nuggets have? Who's their bench?
Reggie Jackson ain't pretty good, ain't he?
No.
He's very inconsistent. He's a solid player, but he's not.
Thank you.
And Christian Brown
I've never heard of him.
He only done exactly. He's one of their bench players that played, and you never heard of.
Who they let Bruce Brown let go?
I know, but my thing is, you guys sitting here talking about they
That's
only
one
play.
game, Q.
That's the most important game. This is the most important game of the series. They've
been playing majority though, probably 9 players.
Here we go. Now I forgot Ron Akers is part of the goalpost, brother. When you move the goalpost to help your argument, you just sit here, you sit up and you sit up here co-signing Rich. You moving the goalpost too. You sit here talking about how the Nuggets only suited up 7 guys. You're wrong. They suited up 8, and the team that beat them also suited up 8.
Okay, then why did Denver get tired?
Why
did Timber run out of games?
What about what I just said?
Let me look.
Now you're wrong again.
You're talking about last night. I'm talking about through the entire season.
Okay. Now we're talking about the season.
Season don't matter. The first round don't matter.
That matters.
7 games of the second round don't matter.
That matters.
It adds up. That's what we're saying.
That matters.
Adds up.
Y'all didn't say that until I got your ass on this.
Okay, Monte Morris. He normally plays. He did not play. That's 9.
No. Who the hell is
exactly.
Monte? I've heard of what is it? Jungle Love Morris.
Hey, Q. Justin Holiday had 0 points. Reggie Jackson had
Morris
0 points. Christian Brown had
I'm just
5.
telling you, they played the same amount of people.
And their bench, the Timberwolves, had 13 at the 6th man of the year. Their bench is better.
I'm just telling you, they played the same amount of people.
Yes,
y'all was talking about,
and they still normally play 9 players.
Well,
they didn't play Monte Morris.
First of all, the T-Wolves had all 5 starters in double figures, number 1, and then
Jokic and Murray versus the Timberwolves. That's what
last
night's game
you.
was.
So I mean,
and the Timberwolves have a better starting 5. They've got a better roster.
No, I have a better starting 5 now. I can't give you that now. Between Joker,
Michael Porter
is Mr. Inconsistent, and Kentavious
whoa, hold on.
Streak.
Michael Porter Jr.
You telling me the Minnesota Timberwolves got a better starting 5 than the Nuggets?
Mike Conley's one of the most underrated players in the league.
I
Karl
give you
Anthony
that.
Towns is a great player, but he's inconsistent.
On paper, they're better. That's what I'm just making sure I'm clear. Because I don't want to know the Minnesota Timberwolves, according to Ron and Richie Rich, are better on paper than the Denver Nuggets.
It's on paper. I'm talking about reality.
And looking at their roster,
reality and paper, 2 different things.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You just said he just said they had a better team. He just had a better team. So you agreeing with that?
And they do have a better team because look what happened.
Come on, man.
And they're the number one defensive
You
team.
could be
in
the
National
best team and
Basketball
still lose.
Association.
You could be the best team and still
They have the
lose.
same
They
damn
have the
record,
number
pretty
one
much.
defense
I know.
in the NBA.
But you could be the best
They're
team
pretty
and still.
evenly matched.
You could. That's not what y'all said. Don't try to. Now you're trying to change it. You could be the
But
best
I
team.
think the Timberwolves are a little bit better.
You
Yes.
could be the best team and still lose. You could be the best boxer and still get your ass knocked out.
Yeah.
All right, we know sports. You could be the best
They've got
team
the
and still
best
lose.
player.
Is
The
a better
Nuggets have
team
the
than the
best
Denver
player.
Nuggets.
Right.
Okay.
You said what?
Minnesota is a better team than the Denver Nuggets.
Come on, man. What are we? Come on, man. I caught my man Chicken Weezy. What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Come on,
They're the
man.
number one defensive team in the NBA.
Come on, dude. So
Number one, and I'm talking about regular season and playoffs, man.
no,
All
Nuggets
four
could
of
not
those
score 100
wins, they
points.
held the Nuggets under 100 points.
nobody on the T-Wolves team can outshoot Michael Porter Jr. That's number one. Let's start there. I ain't even naming. No one on their team got to shoot Michael Porter
Really?
Jr.
Because Michael Porter
can't guard
Jr. was
nobody.
1 for
I ain't say
6.
guard. I said shoot.
Basketball is the same thing.
I said
Michael
shoot.
Porter
That's one
Jr.
thing.
was 1 for 6 last night.
I know he was.
And
And
he apologized to his teammates. For
I'm
playing
just
so
telling
bad.
you. I'm just telling you. I ain't saying.
Michael Porter's a great shooter, yeah.
I'm
I'll
just
give you that.
telling you.
What
No,
else can
no,
he do?
no one on the team can outshoot Michael Porter Jr. on the T-Wolves team. Nobody.
You're right. But you
Okay.
can't stop nobody on the Minnesota Timberwolves either.
Well, nobody stopped nobody for the T-Wolves. Hell, they had 6 players in double figures. 6. 6.
Michael Porter Jr. went in there after
Okay,
game
that's
6
just
and
one.
apologized.
We're
For
not
the
talking
whole
about.
series, man,
I
he didn't
know.
play
I get
well.
it. He sucked. We get it. He only had 2 players. You just said.
You do more things in basketball than just shoot.
Well, no, I'm just throwing my argument out there. The conversation when you said that the T-Wolves are a better team than the Denver Nuggets,
They
I
are.
think you're out of your damn mind.
Well, they still playing for some reason. I'm sorry. They're the number one team defensively, and I'm talking about net rating across the board.
You're moving. You're trying to move the goalposts. You're trying to move the goalposts, and
Aren't you supposed to start?
I see it. I see it. I see through it. Because if you put the 2 rosters up beside each other, and who's favored to win the series?
Denver because they're the champs.
Hello?
Denver because they're
Hold
the
on,
defending
hold on.
champions.
Hello? Oh, it's on. The damn mic's on. This is too easy today.
Did you stop?
Who was favored to win? Who was favored to win? Who's favored to win?
Denver, but there was plenty
Right.
of people that picked Minnesota also.
I agree with that. I
It was
agree with
not
that.
very.
I
It
agree
was
with
not that
You-
big of a difference.
Usually the
They're
team.
very evenly matched.
No.
You're right that I evenly matched because the Timberwolves are a better defensive team.
Well,
They took a step back.
I
after
didn't say.
Roberts.
I didn't say that. I didn't
That's
say.
why they lost.
I didn't say the Nuggets. Yeah, they got killed defense. They couldn't stop nobody, and I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying, but on paper, the Nuggets are better than the T-Wolves because
They are.
the statement got thrown out there that the T-Wolves are better than the Nuggets, and I can't let that slide because that's a false
I
statement.
think they are.
That's a false statement. I just named them.
And I named them.
No, first of all, nobody's better than Joker on the Nuggets team. I mean, better than T-Wolves team.
I agree with that.
Okay, no one on the T-Wolves can outshoot Michael Porter Jr.
I agree with that.
All right. Okay, that's 2 out of the starting 5 right there.
That's
Now,
two. What'd you
I
say?
give you Anthony Davis, right?
But
I
the
give
problem with Michael
Anthony
Porter
Edwards.
is sometimes he becomes invisible on the court. He
And
might be
does
the
not
greatest
guard
shooter, but he's
anybody.
inconsistent.
You have to defend. This is
Nobody guarded
this ain't-
nobody last night. Nobody but you're right. But nobody really, you know the stigma of the NBA. It's only a few guys who really are locked down guys in the NBA. You already know that. So we're not finna.
And the Timberwolves are overall a better 3-point shooting team.
I mean, your boy was a great defensive player for the Celtics. Then he went to the Grizzlies. Tony
Allen.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The
So
grindfather.
right, we get it. We get the defensive statement. But you can't sit up here and say, well, you can, but I'm trying to say help you save face.
But they got this 6th man of the year who could probably start
man,
on
please.
2/3 of the team.
Well, he don't. He's a bench rider.
Because the Timberwolves are talented.
Well,
they got a roster.
Well, he could go to another place and start. We don't know that. We don't know if he can start somewhere else. We don't know that.
Well, you're right because they already locked him up into a extension.
I'm not knocking that, but I'm just saying I can't let that slide on this show. The damn T-Wolves of a better roster than the Nuggets. Come on, man. Y'all cut it out.
Two players make a.
Y'all heard of David and Goliath? Who was better then? Who's better on paper then? Goliath, right?
Now he bringing biblical.
Yeah, right. Because I go all over the place.
Sorry, Lord.
Let me explain something to you.
Sorry, Lord.
On paper, Goliath was supposed to stomp David, but it didn't happen.
I know the story.
Well, okay. Well, you're acting like you don't know basketball.
I know it. I know
Okay.
it well.
Well, I got to help you out.
I'm pretty good at that one.
You got to write me a big check today. Huge check. I usually pay my guests.
Okay,
People don't know I pay my co-hosts $800.
$0 and 0
I give y'all $800 a show. I pay them $800 a show. You got to give me my money back. So
okay. Hey, you know something? We can do that. We can definitely do that part. Yeah, I got you.
$800.
I got you.
I'll give you something back.
Y'all
Hey,
don't
I
lost
will
y'all
give you back
damn
every
mind.
dime you gave me. You ain't got no problem.
See what my comments say. My man E. Saunders said, what did he say? Also, first round matter, but it's not watchable, man. Please. How is Denver better? Number one offense versus number one defense. E. Saunders 74. I just told you how they better. They have a better roster. Nobody's better than Joker. Between they big three, Joker, Jamal, and Terry Porter Jr.
Terry Porter, man.
I mean, not Terry.
30 years ago. Michael Porter Jr. You can't call Michael Porter Jr. a big three. He's a good player.
Well, I'm just saying the three best players on my team. I know big three has been used loosely. That's what I'm saying. I take that big three over. I've seen that big three win a championship. I ain't seen the two Bulls win a damn thing.
You act like it's three players. Without Bruce Brown, they don't win that
I
championship.
don't know. I can't play Make Believe Radio.
I know that.
You don't. No one knows that.
Because he's
Come
not
on.
on the team, and they lost.
That doesn't mean why they lost because he's not on the team.
That's something they don't have at all.
That made me want to go silly. I got to hit the button again right now.
Go ahead, hit it.
You can't say because the player's not on the team no more. That's why this team ain't going to the finals. What's wrong with y'all
There's
today?
a Swiss Army knife player on teams that
Come
win
on,
championships.
man.
You take them away, the team suffers.
What?
Bruce Brown actually pretended to defend.
Where is this Bruce Brown character y'all keep throwing out on the show today? Where is he?
I think it's Toronto.
Toronto.
What is he doing? Well, how come they didn't go to the playoffs?
Because they don't have anybody on their team.
They got Bruce. What's his guy name?
Bruce Brown.
They got Bruce Brown. He couldn't lead them.
He's not a leader though. He is a good role player, but without him, they're not winning a championship.
Hold on.
He's not a star.
Who?
He's not a star.
Wait a minute. You're a Phoenix Sun fan, right?
Yeah.
So you really thought they were going to make that?
No, I didn't. I
really didn't.
Since day one, I've been saying it.
I will give him credit on that. He did not say the Suns were going to.
There we go.
Why?
I don't like the way our team's constructed.
Exactly.
There you go.
Because they don't have a bench.
Right. I agree with you. But I'm not pointing out single players and saying he's not here, so they're not going to be successful.
Bruce Brown was their best bench player. You need to have a bench to win
They
championships.
They have a bench. They have a bench. I just named.
Please don't do Reggie Jackson. Let's not do that.
Why can't
Reggie Jackson? He's like 35 years old. This ain't Reggie
He
Jackson.
didn't have a
from
good
6
game.
years ago.
He didn't have a good game.
He had
one or two. One or two in the Lakers series.
What's wrong with that?
Reggie Jackson is a good player.
Thank you.
But he is not a player that's going to push you.
I know, but I can't.
to the next level.
I can't sit here and say one player is the defining point or the matter or the reasoning why they didn't go to the damn Western Conference
Okay,
Finals.
you want to throw Jeff Green in there? That helps too.
Come on, man.
Okay, you know something? He can't even.
Y'all killing me with these bench players, dude. You're killing me with the bench. Smalls, you're killing me, man.
You need a bench.
Ain't nobody said you didn't need one, but you can't consider that tell me because 2 guys on the bench is home. They still went 1 game away from the Western. That's the reason. Like that's the main. I didn't. Come on, man.
Okay, that is the reason. They had no support for the 2 players.
Well, like they play. Go ahead.
The guys that replaced those 2 guys that left, Brown and white guy Christian Brown's still there. He didn't do anything. He had about 5 points. I mean, and he can't shoot threes very well. You have to replace Bruce Brown and Jeff Green did not show up in this season. They lost.
I mean, you're not right. I'm just letting you get it out. You sound foolish. I'm just letting you get it out. You're definitely not right. I can look up their bench points right now and show you games when Denver's bench outscored the opposing team's bench in these series. I can do that right now. But once I do that, what you gonna say now? I mean, what you gonna say now though? Because when you're speaking as if they have no bench or how the hell they even get this far, I'm gonna show you some box scores where Denver's bench outscored.
Oh, they got the MVP.
Now you changed it. Now you changed it.
They got the best player.
No, you said the reason they won over they had no bench. So how they get this far?
because they got the MVP.
I don't mean that. How do you get this far? What about the bench play?
Bench was not very good versus the Lakers either.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you some
But the
games.
Lakers are not the Timberwolves.
I'm gonna show you some games where they bench outscored the Lakers bench and outscored
the Lakers bench. They don't really have one either.
They only got 5 players.
They got a bench, but they're not effective.
You just said they didn't have one.
You ain't no.
I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about. You making no sense.
Just because there's a body doesn't mean that they're players.
I'm just gonna know what you're saying. I don't want to. I'm not trying to make somebody. I'm not trying to make somebody words. Y'all saying this stuff about no bench, no bench. I'm gonna say.
Like they don't have anybody.
I'm gonna simply show. Well, you got to that ain't have no bench. I'm gonna simply show you some box scores where the Nuggets bench outscored opposing teams bench.
Okay, I'm sure there's box
scores. No, I'm saying playoffs. I'm saying playoffs. Okay. So then, what would the statement be then?
The Lakers bench is just as bad.
Oh, now they got a bad bench.
The Lakers do have a bad bench. That's well known.
Listen, y'all can try to sit here and try to spin it to make itself sound good. Now all of a sudden, the Lakers have what is the Lakers bench rank in the NBA?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right. You've been lying for 2 hours.
That's your opinion.
Come on, man. You can't say the reason. But what does it factual opinion? Come on, man. Hold on, we got to start to the break, man. Y'all all over the place today, man. Well, I'm gonna show you some examples when the Nuggets bench outscored some benches in the playoffs. You change answers then. But that's all they played, didn't it?
There's a problem game there.
Oh, now it's problem. No. Stand strong.
I would say the Timberwolves outscored.
Stand strong on what you're saying. Stand strong on what you're saying. Don't try to change it because I'm going to do some homework on it.
The Timberwolves, there might be one game.
Now you're changing.
But the Timberwolves have a better bench.
Yes, you see what I'm saying?
Outscored them the majority of the game.
Oh, now
they've got a better bench.
See, you just changed it again.
Every game. That's not realistic.
I didn't say that. I'm just going to show you some examples where the Nuggets bench outscored the two teams they played in the playoffs.
I look forward to it.
And now y'all sweat. No, you got quiet because you're wrong. And you trying to stay strong, and like you Matthew Broderick in glory, and you Denzel in glory. You on the flag.
I think
you want an Oscar, so
exactly.
So let's start to the break.
Millions of dollars.
Let me be right back. So I get that on that red diamond on YouTube. Real QCB, Fox Sports Radio Show, which is probably being brought to you by RBC Wealth Management. How about these couple of bench players I got in here today? Keep it locked. Fox Sports Radio Show. Welcome back live with the QCB. Got us on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Check me out live online at foxsportsradiocharlotte.com. I got my man Ron Eagles representing MLBpros.com. I also got Richard Rich. Check out Richard Rich Saturday mornings, man, right here on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Before we went to the break, we got into this conversation about how horrible the Nuggets bench is and this. Huh?
You did not hear the word horrible.
What is y'all uplifted them?
They did not have a good enough bench to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You didn't say how bad their bench was. You said they lost 2 guys from the bench. Rich said the reason they didn't win a championship.
I said they had a bad bench.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that.
So
I didn't say horrible.
What I said is incorrect.
Horrible?
Okay, bad. Okay. That's not a synonym?
I did say bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
I didn't even say they were bad. I just said the guys.
Well, because you moving the goalposts. At least Rich standing and trying to defend himself. You moving the dang goalposts.
Give me what happened to them games, man?
Wait a minute. I'm still running the sports show. I checked one game.
Okay, you checked one game, right?
Yeah, I said the playoffs.
Yeah, they played. Wait, how many games did they play in the playoffs? It was 7, and they beat Lakers in 5, 6.
I gotta look.
That's 13 games, man.
I hadn't looked at the first game.
I think it was 5 actually. I can't remember.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying.
6, whatever. They lost.
It can't be whatever. You got to look it up. You got to do homework. Y'all don't do homework.
I'm in the middle of the show.
Me too, and I'm still looking it up.
Okay.
And I'm running the show.
Oh man.
Y'all got 1,000 excuses. You know that? Let me see what. Let me see. Well, I got to pull the Lakers, Ron. That's who they played.
The Lakers.
No, I'm just saying.
Bad team, and really, it makes our point.
Well, let me know.
Construct your team.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm just saying. You saying I'm pulling up the. Hold on. You said I'm pulling up the Lakers, but I told you during the break I'm gonna pull up what they did in the playoffs.
Okay, you don't do that. Please.
And they hold on. Who they play in the playoffs?
They played the Lakers.
All right. So that means that means I have to look at the Lakers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So right now. How many games they played total, y'all? 1, 2, 3,
they
4,
played 5 versus the Lakers and 7 versus the Timberwolves.
Okay, that's 12, right?
That's 12.
Yes.
Okay, so right now the Nuggets bench, who you said was bad. Now so I won't put words in your mouth. You said it was bad, right?
Yeah, I said it was bad.
Okay, so right now they 1-0. They outscored the Lakers bench in the first game.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now I'll check the rest. But we gotta.
Wait, was it a blowout?
The score was 103-14. What does that matter if it was a blowout or not? They need to look up minutes.
It kind of does.
It kind of does or does it? You got to be sure.
When you blow out, because bench players play more when they get blown out.
It's garbage time minutes.
That's called garbage time, man.
Okay, well, Jokic still played 39 minutes, and Murray played 39 minutes, and Porter played 38. That's a lot of minutes still, right? How many minutes in the NBA game?
48. Porter actually played very well in the Lakers.
Okay, so they still play. I'm just saying the starters still played a large.
Game 1, game 2.
Because you know what? Maybe the blowout didn't happen till late in the fourth quarter. I mean, that do happen.
I think it was a pretty big blowout in that game, though.
It was a blowout, man. Moving on. But
in game 1, anyway. The rest of the
games. Okay, they both scored 25 points in the fourth quarter.
Really close because you remember Jamal Murray.
Most of the games were close besides game 1.
Yeah. But game 2.
That score was generous. It was a bigger blowout than 11 points.
Okay, well, yeah, I agree with that. Sometimes the point don't indicate, the game
misleading. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that too. So let's see what happened. Okay, the second game, the Nuggets bench outscored the Lakers bench again.
Yep.
It wasn't a blowout, Ron.
No, remember the Lakers were
You know what, man? Let's get up on this. Listen.
They came back from 20.
All the Lakers really have on their bench is Spencer Dinwiddie, who's not the player he used to be.
Let me get up out of here, man. Let's play. Let's do something else.
Let's play the game show.
You clearly just lost that. What I just trying to bring to you.
Right,
I mean, you just lost it. You just said it was. They blew them out.
Agree to disagree.
Ain't no agree to disagree. I just proved the point, and I want to move on from it because.
You want to talk about Caitlin Clark?
No, I don't talk about Caitlin Clark. I just want to wrap this up to saying how easy this was to dissect this conversation. You try to throw something out there. I received it, and I proved you wrong. The score was 101-99 in the second game. Now, that wasn't a blowout, and the Nuggets bench still outscored the Lakers. What you got to say about that? It's radio now. You got to talk.
The Lakers bench is worse than the Nuggets bench.
Oh, because y'all didn't say it before I said I was going to look it up.
I said the Lakers bench is bad also.
I'm just saying before I said I was going to look it up, I didn't hear y'all say that. I could pull the tape.
All right, well, pull it up.
What about the Timberwolves, man? The
Well,
team that they
Ron,
lost to.
it's
I
your
mean, the
own.
bench is obviously going to be better.
I know,
They
but
obviously
Ron,
gonna be better
you're
than-
on
they
two,
obviously
and you
gonna be
keep
better than
making
the
this.
Lakers.
You keep making excuses when
They're
you don't
obviously
get
going to
it.
be better than the Lakers if they beat
Based
the
on
Lakers.
what? I don't mean that.
The Lakers have Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And they have LeBron James.
Right.
Who else do they have? It's radio, man. Hang on.
They have D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, you mean the guy they tried to trade? You mean the guy they
I'm
tried
just
to trade?
naming guys. I'm just naming.
Oh, and guess what? He won't even be around next year.
Well, you didn't say nothing about that. You didn't ask me what his future was.
Okay,
you
but
asked me.
okay,
you
give me
asked
somebody
me who they had. I just gave you one. He was
Okay,
their
that's
best
one.
shooter on the team,
That's three.
and he won a few games for him.
That's agreed.
Right.
Three- that's three
Okay.
players.
So
they have 15 players on the roster. You know they got
I'm not finna name all 15 players. So you can make
How about
excuse.
the starting lineup?
I know, but I'm saying every time I name something that prove you wrong, you go through these huge eights.
In other words, you don't know who the
No,
starting five is for the Lakers.
I'm just saying this because I'm not bound down to you because I already proved the bench point to you thing. I put up just 2 games, and all of a sudden you want to change to who the Lakers starters are. You moving the goalposts again.
Bench, man, I'm telling you.
Well, I just gave you 2 games when the Nuggets bench outscored them, and you changing it.
That's the Lakers, man. What about Minnesota, the team they lost?
But I was gonna look at all the playoff games, and you said okay, and I put
you had 2. What about
right,
game
and I'm
3,
2-0,
4, 5?
and I'm 2-0.
He's stopping the vote.
Man, let's move on. Let's move on. I just never seen no one who just don't want to accept that they didn't win a sports conversation. You keep
12
changing it.
games. He talked about 2.
Right, I'm 2-0. You 0-2.
It's 12. 12 games.
Why you keep looking at Richie?
It's 12 games, and you talking about 2. Math ain't mathing.
I don't get where you're trying to go with it. I just
I'm
don't.
just saying.
I don't get where you.
What about the games that matter? About the team that matters?
What you mean? They
Minnesota
could have got
The
beaten.
Timberwolves matter.
I'm saying they could have got beaten the first round. I think those games did matter. You got to win those games to get to the second round, don't you? I don't know. Let's play the number. All he doing is laughing. I don't know what's going on. So let's play the number 1 game show on the radio called Who Said It. I've just picked the teams in the playoffs. I don't know what you want. I'm confused.
The team that they got beat.
Now it's time for
I'm
the
confused.
#1 game show on the radio. Who Said It? Here's your host, Mr. I Could Never Be Toast, Mr. I'm So Nice With It, Mr. Easy Money, son, Mr. Me Whack, never that. It's QCB.
I don't know. All you doing is laughing hysterically, and I'm just proving a point. You just laughing. I don't know what that even means. Rich, you got anything? Why is he laughing? I don't know what's going on.
Disbelief.
I brought up the teams they played in the playoffs, right? Whenever the conversation.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
He brought up 2 games.
Right, yeah, because what's wrong with bringing up 2
He
games?
didn't even mention the game.
Because I ain't got to them.
The round that mattered.
I don't know. Anyway, this Who Said I got 2 contestants, my man Ron Agers and Richie Rich. I give you a statement, you give me 3 months of choice, and you simply tell me who said it. All right, here we go. Number 1, I told myself this is my opportunity and just captured it. Who said it? A, PGA golfer Xander Schauffele. B, Anthony Edwards. Or C, Tyrese Halliburton. Richie Rich, who said it, man?
I'm going to go Halliburton.
Halliburton, all right. Ron Agers, who said, man, I captured the opportunity?
I'm going to go with Halliburton. That sounds like something you would say.
All right. Halliburton, Richie Rich.
Idiot!
Halliburton, Ron Agers.
You're stupid, okay? You're ignorant. You are a stupid, ignorant man.
Those new ones?
Oh, that's Martin.
Those new ones?
No, that been on there.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
It was actually the PGA golfer, man, got his first major. Xander Schauffele. He had a 6-foot putt to win his first major. It was a fantastic finish, man.
Were you on the edge of your seat?
I didn't even watch, man. All right, here we go. Number 2. Mike Malone is completely out of pocket. Who said it? A, Shannon Sharp. B, Keyshawn Johnson. Or C, Charles Barkley. Ron Agers, who said Mike Malone is completely out of pocket?
Shannon Sharp.
Microphone, talk to
sorry,
this.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp.
I'm going to go Keyshawn.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah, they talk the same.
All right, Shannon Sharp.
You must think I'm stupid.
You said Keyshawn Johnson? It was Keyshawn Johnson on Undisputed this morning. Y'all think Mike Malone gonna apologize?
Yeah, as soon as he get back from the bathroom.
All right, here we go. The boys were ready from the start. We obviously knew what was at stake tonight. Who said it? A, Penske team driver, the number 22 car, Joey Logano. B, Edmonton Oilers forward, Dylan Holloway. Or C, T-Wolves, Anthony Edwards again. Rich, who said it? They said, man, we knew from the start we had to be ready.
Edmonton Oilers player.
Let's go.
Same Edmonton Oilers player.
Look at y'all knowing about hockey, man. Yep, winning Game 6 versus Vancouver, so they saved themselves from going to the crib. Hold on 1 second. Your man QCB got another game show for y'all punk asses. That's right, QCB match game when I mix sports and cinema, and this is how I come on.
Well, what do you know? The QCB has created another radio game show. It's a mixture of sports and entertainment. A little something he likes to call QCB's motherfucking match game.
You know your motherfucking don't match.
Anybody got a match?
That don't match.
That's a match. Begin.
All right, here we go, man. This is easy money, man. I give you a sports situation that happened a certain year, and I ask you a little cinema about what's up happened as far as entertainment goes with that same year. Here we go. Number one, in boxing, over the weekend, Usyk, he beat Fury to become the first undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield in 1999. Also that year, 1999, what was the highest grossing comedy movie? A, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. B, American Pie. That's right, the first one. Or C, Adam Sandler movie Big Daddy. Rich, what we got, babe? Don't give me this you won a live crap neither, because you won a live when Duke went back to back, but you know that.
I never said I wasn't alive.
You usually throw that out there. Well, I wasn't alive.
I was 4. Okay.
Hey, I was 3 when National Lampoons came out. I loved every minute of it.
I've seen all those movies, by the way.
Which one was the highest grossing one in 1999?
I'm gonna go Big Daddy.
Okay, gotcha. That's a good guess. What we got there?
American Pie.
American Pie. All right, let's go. You said Big Daddy. Let's go.
You're stupid, okay? You're ignorant. You are a stupid, ignorant man.
Damn.
That's rude.
You said Big Daddy.
Yeah, I said
You said American Pie. Let's go. All right.
You're stupid, okay? You're ignorant. You are a stupid, ignorant man.
It was actually Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, pulled in $206 million. American Pie did 163, and Big Daddy did 101.
That's crazy. That's the worst of the 3 movies.
All right, last one before we go to break. Last week, her WNBA regular season debut. My girl, Caitlin Clark. I love Caitlin Clark. She suited up for the Fever and lost by 21, but it was the most watched WNBA game since 2001. Speaking of 2001, what was the highest grossing comedy movie that year? A, American Pie 2. B, Zoolander. Or C, Pootie Tang.
We know one of them ain't right.
Don't be surprised. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Ron Nagels, what you got?
We're going with American Pie 2 this time.
American Pie 2?
Yes.
All right. Rich, what you got, man?
I'm gonna go Zoolander.
All right, cool. Zoolander.
You're stupid, okay? You're ignorant. You are a stupid, ignorant man.
Wait a minute. Who said American Pie 2?
I did.
All right. It was American Pie 2. My man Blake Little said, Q, please tell those folks your thoughts on Clark going to the NBA and Grayson Allen going to the WNBA. SMH, Q ain't always playing with a 4 deck of cards. Oh, man. What's up, Blake? We can start to the break, come back with the one line. Yeah, I said, my man Gary Bro from WCCB said, hold on, cut the music off. He said Grayson Allen will go to the WNBA and average 60 points a game. Average 60.
No.
Average 60.
No.
Huh?
No.
He said average 60. No. Now I'm saying, listen, Kyrie Irving, whatever, because they can't stay in front of him. I don't know I still don't know about averaging 60. Average 60.
That's crazy.
All right.
That's not happening.
Now these two yokels saying it's crazy. These are the same guys who said, "Hey, true knowledge." And we got some whiners of it, and I hope these whiners will rip y'all a new one.
Me too.
All right, let's go. We'll be right back and more live with the QCB on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. We out of here, man. Let's go.
I've heard of a lot of people, man. I've never heard of no damn Asia Wilson. Hey, QCB, this is my whiner, man. Hey, listen, man. Asia, something called her, and two back-to-back titles, but nobody never heard of. She has the nerve to say that it's a. I've heard of a lot of people, man. Mr. Wilson. Hey, QCB.
Welcome back. QCB got us on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Check me out live online at foxsportsradiocharlotte.com. All right, we're going to slide to the one line before we get up out of here. Let's see what I'm going to play. All right. Oh, ladies did good. Man, all four of them was fine. Let's go ahead. Let's go.
Now it's time.
Johnny, I need to talk to you. No, not right now.
Fox Sports Radio Charlotte presents.
What's wrong with you? Why you got the weird look all over your face? Claire's mom just made me grab her Hooters. Snap out of it. What, a hot older woman made you feel her cans? Stop crying like a little girl.
It's live with the QCBs.
I wasn't crying like a little girl. Why don't you try getting off under the table in front of the whole damn family and have some real problems? Jackass. What were they like anyway? They look pretty good. Are they real? Are they built for speed or for comfort? What'd you do with them? Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch. You old sailor, you. Where is she? She's still in the house? What is wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? You're projecting. Drop it. You drop it. You stop projecting on me. Why don't you go enjoy yourself while I go ice my balls and spit up blood?
The Crying Line.
Hey, Q. Happy Monday. Stop Boys Live, always live. TJ Swan, may rest in peace.
Chicken Weezy.
Nigga Nation. And to Richie Rich, Silver Spoon. And Q, you know, you guys stated first round is not, you know, all the games is not watchable. So without the stars, the main stars of LeBron, the Currys, you know, the big names. Are you guys going to watch the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference Finals? Because they really have no bigger names than what's been already, you know, out, like the LeBrons and everything. So what are we talking about here? And how can Denver be a better team and they lost? And you know they did have Michael Porter on their team as well as a couple of other guys when we beat them before we won our last championship. I'm going to let you sit on that for a little bit, buddy. Okay? I'll let you. Like a nation.
Hey,
Always
dude.
like a nation.
All right, we holler at you. Okay. Well, before y'all, this is gonna be real quick for me, and I'll pass it to you. Number one, in the world of sports, sometimes the better team doesn't win. That's just what it is. That's sports. Sometimes the better boxer may get his ass. You telling me Buster Douglas was better than Mike Tyson? You telling me Appalachian State was better than Michigan? I could do this all day long in my damn sleep. That's one. Number two, as far as the stars and stuff, I'll tell you what, Chicken Weezy. What did you like about that Cavs Magic first round matchup? Huh? What you like about that Thunder Pelicans first round matchup? Man, please. And number three, before I pass it, right now, there's not a name bigger in the playoffs remaining than Luka Doncic. His name's still out there, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie Irving? Oh, okay. All right. I ain't even gonna talk about Jason Tatum. Oh, okay.
Jaylen Brown?
Oh, don't worry about it, but go ahead.
I don't know where he's coming up with this. That we didn't watch the games. I watched damn near all of them first round.
I know I don't really watch all the first round games. The matchups aren't appeasing to me.
Okay, it's fair, but I watch.
Okay,
I'll be watching the conference finals too because there are plenty of stars in there.
Right. What about you in the first round?
Let's be clear on something. One, it's our jobs. We have to watch the games no matter how bad they are. Now, the first round games really weren't that good. I think when you get later into the playoffs, the storylines are bigger. You find out who makes the better adjustments with coaches. You look for the X factor or somebody that comes through and plays out of their mind. Nas Reed was the guy for the Denver Minnesota series. So yeah, we have to watch the games, but we have to watch more than who scores more than who. We have to break down why this team won.
Yeah, but see, I don't watch all the first round matchup. I'm not spending 1 second on Cavs Magic. I still come here and do a sports talk show in Charlotte without talking about the Cavs and the Magic.
I understand that, but yeah, I do. I happen to watch.
I watched the majority of those games.
I watched the majority of the Knicks in the 7-6.
That was the best series in the first.
Yeah.
But what this guy was saying was we're not watching the games.
I said something. He was holding on to what I said. I've always said I don't watch all the first round matchups. I don't watch all of them.
Well, no, you can't. I mean, it's almost impossible to watch every single game.
I know, but that's what I say. So you watch you don't go to work when you get home.
Yeah, I mean, there's things. I mean, you could. There's plenty of ways to prepare for a game, but we don't.
He just has his kids starve and watches NBA games. That's all.
But I mean, it looked like it was in the context of, hey, man, look, y'all don't watch the games and whatnot, and you just come up with opinions and whatnot. That's half baked.
And I just gave you some more stars that's bigger than the names that's remaining. So, and Edwards is not bigger than Luka or Kyrie right now, or Jason Tatum. He's not. So right now, he's probably the fourth biggest name. If you had to rank him out, Luka would be one, right? Luka maybe.
And Kyrie,
Jason,
Jaylen Brown too.
Right. So Halliburton and Ant-Man aren't over
I'd
those.
argue Kyrie's the biggest star.
Right. Well, those three.
Yeah.
Whatever order. So Halliburton and Ant-Man,
Anthony are rising stars.
Aren't over Kyrie, Luka, Jason.
No.
Okay.
And on top of that,
so how about that, Chicken? Chicken Weezy.
And really, the games are going to be better because they're more evenly matched.
Right.
They're more disciplined.
Right.
They're a deeper team. They got more depth.
Right.
So yeah, this is pretty much the best time of the year for the NBA.
And there you go. Yeah, here's the next one we read. This he responded on my Instagram. Hold on.
Hey, QCB, this is my whiner, man. Hey, listen, something called the Asia Wilson, who, by the way, I've never heard of. I've heard of Mr. Wilson. I've heard of a lot of people, man. I've never heard of no damn Asia Wilson, allegedly a basketball player WNBA player. She's won 2 MVPs and 2 back-to-back titles, but nobody never heard of her. She has the nerve to say that it's an unfair advantage. Caitlin Clark is racist, playing her race plays a part in the attention she's getting. Stop it. Have you ever heard of Sue Bird? You ever heard of Diana Taurasi? All these are white players. They're not getting the recognition that Caitlin Clark has got. Because guess what? The girl can play. She's bringing money to y'all. Y'all was on a regular flight. I think I was on the flight with a couple of WNBA players on Delta Airlines. Now you're getting chartered flights because of Caitlin Clark. Quit all the hate, man, and just go out there and hope that this girl can bring y'all some more recognition. So, and you got the highest rated basketball game in 23 years for the WNBA was Caitlin Clark's debut. Man, they paying all this money for these tickets. Just shut your dumb ass up and sit down and reap the benefits of some new contracts. Oh, by the way, can you thank Caitlin Clark for you getting a Nike deal with we would never get from you? So we've never Asia Wilson. Man, please, man.
Great point. Great point. And my man E. Saunders said all playoffs is good.
No, they're not.
That's not true. Not all. Now stop it, man. True_legend knowledge 78 said great point about playoffs, and Denver one of champs lost to a better team in 7-game series. That's what it is, man. Sometimes the best team don't win. But anyway, it's not always like that. But it was a better team on that night, and the coach admitted to it. They was better than us tonight. This is what it is. These are easy points. Let's go to the last one because we way late. What was the other one? Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, salute Q. This your boy Pocket Full of Dinero.
Pocket!
And you got me cracking up about that. You watch so much women's basketball that they got you sitting on the toilet now. Now that was pretty funny. Keep doing what you're doing, tuning into the show. And that's all I got to say. Go Cowboys and Panthers.
Yeah, I think he went out when he was saying you guys was idiots about that bench comment. That's what I think he said. He said, "Q, I agree with you when it comes to that bench conversation."
Stuff up without any proof.
I'm just. That's what I think he said.
I didn't go a number.
Richard Rich said he think the Nuggets lost because they ain't have them 2 guys, and I think that's what Pocket Full of Dinero's beat said. What's the difference?
He didn't go number. He enunciated his
I just
words.
told you what's the difference.
Okay,
that's what I think. Right? Did you not say that?
I did say that.
Okay, so what's different? Me saying that's what I think he said about you guys, and he agreed with me.
Because I didn't hear him say that. He didn't say anything about that.
But your thing hasn't happened either. You see how silly that sounds when you say a comment like that? I got you, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
I got you, Richard. I got you. We both said something that hadn't happened. We both said something that we thought would happen. It didn't happen. I told you.
What did I say that didn't happen?
You said on the reason they didn't win is because they didn't have them 2 guys. Now that hasn't been proven factual. That's why they didn't win.
That's my opinion. It's called sports talk.
Right. So my opinion was Pocket Full of Dinero Beats just said, Q, I agree with you. And them 2 guys was yokels, saying that about the bench comment.
All right, well, then in your imagination land, that's what he said.
How about fantasy land?
Candy land.
Right, we way late. My man Ron Agers, Richard Rich. We'll see you guys later, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Kayla, Kobe, take me home. Appreciate everybody on my Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all. And look, we out of here, man. Loud with the QCB, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. We out.
I want to talk sports with somebody. I want to hear the facts from somebody. Yeah, talk sports with somebody. With somebody like QCB.
What can I say? Mamba out.